Hello students, welcome to Edupedia World. My name is Shivam Mishra and I am a BTech from IIT-BHU. Today we'll be discussing the solutions to IIT JEE Advanced 2014 Chemistry Paper 1. The paper code which we are using is 5. So in case you have the code, you can follow the questions from there. Let us look at the questions. Question number 6. Question number 6 is from organic chemistry from the topic of electrophilic aromatic substitution, and this question tests your understanding in organic chemistry rather than learning of reactions and theories. Let us look at the question. The reactivity of compound Z, so this is the compound Z which we have been given, with different halogens under appropriate conditions is given below. So it says that this compound Z reacts with different halogens, and when the halogen is I2, we are getting a monohalo substituted, that is substitution is taking place at only one position. When it is Br2, we are getting a dihalo substituted, that is substitution is taking place at two places. And when it is Cl2, we are getting a trihalo substituted, that means substitution is taking place at three places. And we have been asked to give reasons for this. Now the question is not about identifying the product, what is going to be the particular mechanism. You already know the products. You simply have to explain the reason for this particular reaction or this particular occurrence. Why is the product being formed in such a manner? So this is what you need to do, that is you need to give proper explanation for the products which are formed. Fine. So let us look at the two groups on the benzene ring. One is OH and the other is your tertiary butyl group. We all know when there are two groups on benzene ring, the stronger activating group decides the position of the incoming electrophile. I repeat again, when we have two groups, that is in this case OH and the other is tertiary butyl, the more activating of the two would guide the incoming electrophile. So clearly OH is a very powerful plus M group. Okay, so this plus M group would guide the incoming electrophile at the ortho, para and ortho positions. Fine. Now apart from this fact, we also need to consider the steric factors. Now when your incoming halogen is iodine, what is going to happen over here is, I will just take you to the products. When your incoming product is I2, your I2 will only be substituted at this particular position. Why not at this? Why no substitution at this position? You know for yourself, because of the large steric hindrance. This CMe3 group is a large steric hindrance. It would produce hindrance, and we all know that iodine is also a fairly large group. So no substitution is going to happen at this place, and similarly no substitution at this place because again of the steric factors. So iodine will only come over here. With Br2 is relatively smaller than iodine, because as we all know, the order of size between chlorine, bromine and iodine is Cl less than in size than Br, and Br is less than in size than iodine. So with Br, some amount of substitution can happen at this place, but again at this position we are not going to get any substitution because of the steric hindrance of this CMe3 group. And finally when we come to chlorine, since chlorine is the smallest in size, we are going to get substitution at all the three ortho, para and ortho positions. So if we again go back to the question, the observed pattern, that is the product which we already know, is explained by the steric effect of the halogen. Definitely yes. Why? Because we were not substituting iodine over here because of its large size. The steric effect of the tertiary butyl group, definitely yes, because of the large size of the tertiary butyl group, there is considerable amount of steric hindrance over here. The electronic effect of the phenolic group, Absolutely yes, because I mentioned right at the starting of the question that the more activating group will guide the incoming electrophile. The electronic effect of the tertiary butyl group. Now this is something which we have not at all considered, because this tertiary butyl group will simply be providing, you can say, a very small plus I, which is going to be negligible in comparison to the plus M of OH. So A, B and C would be our correct options. A conceptual but yet a very easy question, I would say. Thank you.